We're going to start on the floor for this upper set. So coming down, we're going to go into our push-ups to start. A little bit of strength, a little bit of stability. For those push-ups, hands just outside the shoulders. Imagine you're twisting your hands like this, but your hands are staying put. So you're twisting the elbows, and that's going to get those elbows tracking back to where we want them, towards the ribs. We don't want chicken arms. We can go knees, we can go toes. If you can go toes, go straight into it. If you're on knees, you're going to follow me. We're going to work through that form. Ready to go. In 3, 2, 1. Squeeze the bum, dip the chest down to the ground, drive up strong. Dip the chest nice and low, drive up strong. Your tummy is nice and tight. Your bottom is squeezed. Those shoulder blades are wrapping around, trying to bring that tension into the areas we want it. If you're on your toes, nice breath as you come up to the top. Nice and controlled. We don't need to go fast. 3, 2, 1, rest. Beautiful. Now we're going to go into a downward dog to cobra. So, pushing up into that downward dog. Nice stretch through those armpits, tummy tucked in, looking through the ankles. 3, 2, 1. From that downward dog, you're going to come roll into that high plank. You're going to dip the chest down to the ground, tuck those toes under, push up into cobra, and roll over those toes back into that downward dog. Wonderful. And repeat. If you need to dip onto your nose, if you need to dip onto your toes, dip onto your toes to get into the cobra. Really stretch through that move. Tuck them back under to push back into that downward dog. Really integrating ability, flexibility, and strength here. Rest. Wonderful work. Coming into a plank reach. So you can either do high plank or low plank. I like low plank because it's less strain on the wrists. You're coming into a low plank and you're going to reach. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Reach. Forward, reach, forward. Now, you might want to go high if you have less mobility through the shoulders. So just reach and control. Reach, control down. You can start on your knees. Beautiful. What we're focusing on here is not whether you can be on your toes or your knees. It's how stable you can make that body while swapping the weight from side to side. Squeeze through that core. Make sure those hips are nice and still if you're on your toes. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Wonderful. Now we're going to go into a bear crawl. On those all 4 positions, tuck the toes under. This is your bear crawl position. You're going to walk forward on the mat and you're going to walk back. Now, start it off in the hold in 3, 2, 1. Now, hold it here. You don't want to walk. This is your position. You're going to squeeze the shoulder blades, push away from the ground, and hold. If you want to walk, let's go for a little walk. Rawr. Walk to the top of the mat and back. Nice and controlled. Don't lift those hips up. I see you. I know that that feels good. You've only got 10 seconds to go. Keep those knees parallel to the ground. Rotations. Lovely. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Rotate through those shoulders. Shake it off. Superman hold. Coming in hot. Couple of options here. Hands are out in a Y position. Legs are behind. You're going to lift when we go in 3, 2, 1. Chest comes off the ground. Squeeze the bum. Lift the legs off the ground. Push push the pelvis into the floor. Tummy strong. And you're holding. Now, We're going to engage the lats more. You can either hold or you can add a squeeze. Lovely. Really nice and stable. Tap those hands at the top and come back down. Lovely. Chest is up. How high can you get that chest off the ground? Amazing. You've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Lovely. Push back into child's pose. Upper body, round 1. Little bit of load, little bit of strength, little bit of endurance. That's what we like to see. Back into the push-ups in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Nice. So on your knees, you can see they're not in all fours. They're slightly back. Knees, toes, wherever you're at. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Breathe in as you go down. Breathe out as you come up. Progression. Toes to go down. Knees drop. Knees to come up. Back onto the toes. Drop the knees down. Drive up. You've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. No one taught me how to count. I apologize. Downward dog to cobra. Give those wrists a little rotation if they're feeling sore. My wrists tend to be the first to arc up. Hence why we do the warm-up. All right, pushing into that downward dog. 3, 2, 1. High plank. Lower chest to ground, toes under, push to cobra. Lovely. Take this at your own pace. Really engaging the core to push back up into that downward dog. Remember, you can drop your knees into that cobra. And if you need to come back into child's pose before you push up into downward dog, absolutely fine as well. 3, 2, 1, rest. Oh yeah. Stack in the back a little, getting that blood flow. We're going into the plank reach now. Love a plank reach. Ready to go. 3, 2, 1. Nice wide stance will help you support that reach forward. Now, if you're struggling on that reach forward, just hold that high plank or hold the low plank. Keep it up if you're going on that plank reach. Don't worry about this. I'm just giving you some alternatives if you need it, if you fancy it. Lovely. You've got 14 seconds to be precise. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Squeeze that booty, squeeze that core. Strong starts in the middle. And rest. Wonderful. Bear crawl. Rawr. That wasn't very bear-like. More like a kitten. Ready to go in 10. Pull those arms back, little stretch if you need it. Wonderful. Remember, you can hold the bear. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Or you can crawl. Keeping those legs at 90. Don't let that bum come up. Squeeze those shoulder blades. I know it's a weird sensation, but what I'm trying to do is get you to engage this part as well. Little tip from my physio recently. Wonderful. Almost there. You've got 8. Keep that booty down. Squeeze into that tummy. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Rest. 10 out of 10 for the bear crawl. Alrighty, Superman hold. Last one in the round. Remember, you can hold or you can squeeze. Choose your poison or your remedy. 3, 2, 1. And lift. We're not looking forward. That neck is in line with the spine. Looking to the ground. You can squeeze and control. Lift those legs a little higher. Can you lift the chest off a little higher? Elbows squeeze into the rib cage and they come out to tap at the top. Amazing. Lovely, slow and controlled. Shoulder blades come down, shoulders are not up by the ears. Breathing, 8 seconds. 3, 2, lift, 1, rest. Come back into child's pose, little release. Before we go, 1 more time or 2 more times. Halfway. Coming into those push-ups. Almost there in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Now, start those push-ups. Alternative again, if you're struggling, even on those knees, bring those hands in, dip the chest to the ground. This is your aggression. That's going to get into your triceps. Beautiful. Keep it up, guys. Whatever position you've chosen, we're making sure the elbows are tracking back to the rib cage. They are not flapping out to the side like a chicken. We'll be making chicken noises soon too. Amazing. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Okay, downward dog to cobra. You can just flex those wrists again if you need to extend. Nice. It is quite a lot of load through the wrists, so just make sure you're taking care of them. If at any point you need to rest, go for it. Downward dog. Let's go. Drop to those knees if you need. Chest to ground, arch, look to the sky, stretch through the core, tuck the toes under, push up into the ceiling. Wonderful. Drop those knees if you need. Chest to ground. Open up to the sky. Tuck the toes, lift the core, and push the armpits into the floor. 8 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Wonderful. Bear crawl. Oh, I got it wrong. Plank and reach. 10 seconds. Reset. 5 seconds. Let's go. You can go high plank or low plank. I'm going to go low this time. Reach and control. Reach. Come back. So transferring the weight from one side to the other. We're engaging the diagonal motion through the midsection and stabilizing with those muscles that you wouldn't tend to use in a sit-up per se. Squeeze that bum. Don't let that bum release up into the sky. I know it's easier. Wonderful. Remember, you come onto your knees. If you feel that form dropping, 3, 2, 1, rest. Stretch up. Ooh, lovely. Coming into your bear crawl in 10. Little release. Shake it out. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Keeping those knees nice and close to the ground. You can start feeling those sides coming into this as well. Keep those knees close to the ground. Keep those keep those shoulders pushed away from your ears. Squeeze your tummy in. Nice. Keep it up. Can I get a bear roar? Whatever we can do to keep us moving. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Superman hold. Keep it up, team. We're getting a little fatigued through that upper body. That's what it's about. Amazing. Superman hold in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Chest comes up, legs lift from the upper side of those legs. Lift from the bum. Push those legs higher. Get those thighs off the ground. Get that chest off the ground. Keep that neck in line. Squeeze the elbows back to the rib cage and tap them together. Really squeeze. The higher you lift through that upper body, the more this is going to engage the back, which is what we're after. Squeeze. 5, squeeze. Go on. 3, 2, last one. 1, rest. Child's pose. You've made it, team. You've got one more round. One more round in 7 seconds. Coming into those push-ups. Last round of push-ups. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Amazing. Knees or toes, whatever you decide. Don't push it. Just go into the one where you can get that perfect form. That bum is squeezed. The shoulder blades are back. The elbows are coming towards your rib cage. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Awesome work. Downward dog to cobra. A little rotation through the neck. Push that chest forward, open it up. It's doing some good work. Downward dog, ready in 5, 3, 2, 1. Push those armpits into the floor. Coming into that plank. Dropping to the floor, chest comes up, open to the sky. And push. Beautiful. This is your flow. Wonderful. You've got 5. Almost there. Last one. Or just hold that downward dog. 3, 2, 1. Rest. 10 out of 10. Pushing through. I like this. Plank to reach. I'm going to go low again. You can go high or you can go low. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Remember, your knees is where you can start, if in doubt. Once you get this, once you're stable in that knee position, you can top up onto those toes. The wider your feet, the more stability you're going to help give your body. Amazing. You've got 15 seconds to go. Squeeze that booty to help that stable. You've got 5. Go, go, go. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Excellent work. Bear crawl. 2 more moves to go. Upper body. Who would have thought? Alrighty, bear crawl. Open up that chest if you want. Time for a little stretch. The opposite movement in 3, 2, 1. Excellent work. Go, go, go. Last time we're doing these. If you want to hold, you can hold. Maybe add a pulse. If you're bored of that walking back and forward or it doesn't feel good, this is where you can stay. You can hold that position. Breathe through it. 15 seconds to go. Last time we're doing this. Don't give up. You've got 5. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Yes. 1 more. And not on our hands. Superman hold. Superman, superwoman, whatever you are, you can hold this. I want this to be the highest that you've got so far. In 3, lift, 2, 1. Straight into those pulls. If you're pulling, lift those legs up, Push the floor away. Squeeze. Making sure you're not looking up. Get that neck in line. Amazing. Lifting up. Really squeeze through the back, guys. Squeeze. You've got 10. 10 seconds left. Hold. Hold. 3, 2, higher. 1. Rest. Pull back into child's pose. Beautiful. Just bring those arms over to the side. Deep breaths. Push that bum back over the heels. Back over to the other side. Amazing. Really great work, team. Stay here. Cool down. I'll see you in a sec. So for our cool down, you're just going to start at one end of the mat, and you're going to open your knees wide, toes together, and walk out into child's pose. Just dipping that forehead to the ground. Pushed back over your heels. Armpits pushing into the ground, stretching those hands away. Feeling that stretch. Bringing that breath down, that heart rate back down. Just going to walk your hands over to the left and do the same. So you feel more of a stretch down under the right tricep, the right armpit coming into the back. Breathing nice and deeply. Walk your hands back through the center, over to the right hand side. Drop that forehead to the ground. Really just aiming to get our nervous system back down, to regulate it. Bring that heart rate back down. Signaling to the body, back to center, that we're done for the day. So you're going to reach forward in a similar position to child's pose, but this time you're going to thread your right hand underneath, and you're going to thread the needle. You can bring those knees wide if you need, to just get that depth, feeling it through the shoulder. And changing sides, you can stay in these positions as long as you need. Left arm threads through under right. Left shoulder to the ground. Right hand stretched out in front. Back up to kneeling. You're going to bring one arm across the body, pull it into your chest. Make sure that shoulder is not up to the ear. Push it down. Shoulder blade comes back. Feel a nice stretch along the front. Feels good to finish. Open the arms wide. Squeeze the shoulder blades and swap sides. Wonderful. Opening the arms up, over the head, left hand comes to right elbow. Pull the elbow down towards the back. You can lean into this if you want a little bit more of a stretch to go down into the side. Opening the elbows up, squeeze and change sides. Open wide, bring the hands, back of the hand onto the small of the back. Roll the shoulders back, push the back of the hands into the small of the back. Push your chest forward and your elbows back. So you're getting a nice stretch across the chest. We really do neglect our chests when we stretch, but they do get worked a lot. So especially in these upper body sets, we want to take the time to stretch open, having used the pecs contracting a lot during the workout. You can go one step further and use a wall for this. If you've got a wall, put your hand up and push forward. That's a lovely stretch. You can have your neck stretch through the upper shoulder as well, left ear to left shoulder, back to center, right ear to right shoulder. Feeling that along the top of the shoulder. Roll the neck round, down, chin to chest. One side, chin to chest. Back to the other. Rolling those shoulders back. Dipping the chest down, feeling that stretch all the way down into that child's pose to finish. And you can stay here for as long as you need. You can turn onto your back, relax. But for now, amazing job. See you tomorrow or see you next time.